Right guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing good. Hope you're all having a good Wednesday evening. I just want to say, never judge a book by its cover. Some of the poorest people you find sometimes are the most generous, and you find sometimes some of the richest people are the most stingy. Obviously it's not true in every case because everyone's an individual, but I'm just saying, look, it's not always, do you know what I mean? Things aren't always, do you know what I mean? What it seems, kind of thing. That's all I can say. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, not all homeless people are out to kill you. Do you know what I mean? Some are, admittedly. Do you know what I mean? You do get some bad homeless people, but you get some okay homeless people as well. Do you know what I mean? Some honest homeless people, quite well, reasonably honest anyway. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, they got a lot of homeless people who got problems. Do you know what I mean? But a lot of them just want to. They just want a little bit of help. They're trying to survive like everybody else. Do you know what I mean? They're not all out to kill you. They're not all out to wreck your life. Do you know what I mean? Some are, but not all. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we shouldn't be so quick to judge. I don't think God says to help the needy. Do you know what I mean? It's what the Bible says, to help the needy. The needy is not just, I think, financially. It's also people with problems. Do you know what I mean? The strong should uplift the strong should uphold the weak. Do you know what I mean? Or uplift the weak. Do you know what I mean? This is what I believe. Whether it's strong physically or strong mentally, this is what I think, kind of thing. The world would be a better place if we saw each other more compassionately, kind of thing. This is what I believe. We're so quick to believe the headlines and believe, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it happens, but it doesn't happen. The amount of people it happens to compared to the amount of people it doesn't happen to, do you know what I mean? So it's, yeah, it's probably, do you know what I mean? Might be 50-50, it might even be less than that, I don't know, but it's not always the case that, do you know what I mean? You can't judge a book by its cover. One size doesn't fit all, do you know what I mean? That's all I can say. I've learned that in life. You get good and bad across every section of society, and it's the truth, do you know what I mean? But yeah, God says you should help we should help the needy. That's what the Bible says, kind of thing. I'm not saying you should give, you know what I mean, give all your money away or leave yourself short. I'm not saying that. But do you know what I mean? If you say you buy 2 chocolate bars a day, or yeah, 2 chocolate bars a day, and instead of do you know what I mean, buying that extra chocolate bar, you give that chocolate bar to a homeless person, or buy them a drink on a hot day, do you know what I mean, stuff like that, or give them a pound, do you know what I mean, with the price of the chocolate bar, so they can spend it on whatever they want to spend it on, do you know what I mean, whatever they need it for. Do you know what I mean? I know what a lot of people think, it goes on drugs, which sometimes it probably does, but don't think it always does. Do you know what I mean? They need to eat, they need to drink just like anybody else. Do you know what I mean? I know some homeless people go without to do you know what I mean? Do what they need to do, kind of thing. But yeah, you find most homeless people, they will eat and they will drink. Do you know what I mean? as well as do whatever else they need to do if they need to do it. You can't judge everyone, like, do you know what I mean? People have different reasons for being homeless. Not everyone who's homeless is necessarily on drugs or an alcoholic. Admittedly, there's a lot that are, it goes without saying, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't help them just because they've got problems, do you know what I mean? The government should be doing a lot more, really. This is what I believe. You might think they do enough already, but I don't believe they do. That's just my own opinion, do you know what I mean? You may agree with it, you may disagree with it, but yeah, the only way you make a good society is by fixing problems. You can't brush them under the rug, you can't ignore them, do you know what I mean? Pretend they ain't there, do you know what I mean? A lot of the times things happen because people do that, do you know what I mean? A lot of the time it's a build up of stuff and it just, do you know what I mean? It's perhaps anyway, that's what I think it is sometimes. I think sometimes people who are struggling, or it's mentally, physically, however they're struggling, I think sometimes they have enough of everything and just lash out. I think because no one wants to understand, or no one listens to them, or no one tries to help them. Do you know what I mean? This is often what's the case, I think. And then people that shocked. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. It's just a part of life, I guess. But yeah. But anyway, guys, on that cheery note, on that cheery note, but yeah, I don't mean to depress you guys, but yeah, on a positive note, I seen a video, I put it on Facebook. There was some homeless woman, and some guy dropped a wallet, I think, with loads of money in, and I mean a lot of money, and she picked it up, put it in a bag, just didn't touch it, didn't grab nothing from it or anything. And the guy come back a bit later, asked her if she'd seen his wallet. She said, yeah, honest as anything. Give him the wallet. And he said, this is for you. And she had a load of money, and she was so happy, so pleased. I think, I don't know if she weren't going to take it at first, but she was shocked like that he gave it her. But she was so, you could see how thankful she was. She was made up, and yeah, it come back to her goodness come back to her. That's how it goes sometimes. You may believe that happens, or you may not believe that happens, but personally I believe it does happen. And I believe the good you do does come back to you in one form or another, be it in a small way or a big way. Sometimes you just don't know. You don't know how the good's going to come back to you, whether it's going to come back in the details, or whether it's going to come back in a decent way. You just never know, do you know what I mean? But I do believe it comes back to you, however it comes back to you. It can come back to you in the everyday, getting stuff cheaper, or being in the right place at the right time, and do you know what I mean, being blessed with the small things. Or it could come back to you in a bigger way sometimes, like that girl who the wallet got dropped, and she put it in a bag, kept it, didn't touch it, was honest as you like, and she had a lot of money that day, do you know what I mean? Can come back to you in ways like that, and probably even bigger ways sometimes, but you just never know in life, do you know what I mean? You might help someone, think nothing of it, do you know what I mean? You just never know, and anything can happen, do you know what I mean? You might, I don't know, like, could come back to you in any way, small or big. That's all I can say. There's no, you can't put limits on God, and you can't, you can never say what God's gonna do. Do you know what I mean? You can never say. You can never predict it. That's why it's beneficial to do good as much as you can. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I think he'll test you. He'll test you in life and see what you do with what he gives you, and I think that's what he does sometimes. I'm not saying for sure. I don't know for sure. Do you know what I mean? But I think that's how it happens sometimes, kind of thing. I do. Someone once said that to me. He test someone on YouTube once said that. I come across a comment or something like that. Someone or a video or something. Someone once told me that. I can't remember who it was. Maybe a person, but I remember hearing it. Someone once said he tests you with little at first to see how you handle it and to see what you do with it. And if you do what he wants you to do with it, or if you please him enough, then he'll give you more, kind of thing. This is what someone said to me the once. It could have been a person, I can't remember, or it could have been a video or a message on YouTube or something, I can't remember. I remember seeing it and I thought, wonder if that's true. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know if it was true or not. Well, that's what they said, so maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know. But yeah, yeah, never judge a book by its cover, because never think you're better than anyone, because one day they could be down here, the next day they could be above you, or you could be below them, and the next day you could be above them, etc. Just never, do you know what I mean? Never presume anything, or never judge anybody, because you just don't know. Do you know what I mean? That's all I can say. You just never know what God's gonna do. That's all I can say. So yeah. But anyway, guys, I want to do a proverb. Proverbs chapter 28. Then again, this video is a bit long now. Should I go for it? Actually, you know what, guys? I'll leave the video here. I'll do Proverbs 28 another time, because I got something I got to do. So yeah, this is just a quick video for you. Just another random video, just on. Don't know what I'll call it. I just might call it another random video, because I just might say another random video. Never judge a book by its cover. I might call it that. But yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you've all had a nice day. I'm feeling rather full. I've just eaten. Yeah, feeling rather full. Feeling like I've got a bit of energy. Sometimes food gives me energy, and then other times, like if I have a big meal, it makes me want to sleep. This time I felt a bit tired about half an hour ago, but now I feel quite energetic. I don't know why, but I feel like I've got a bit of energy. But yeah, might do some. No, I won't do some dancing later. I'll probably do some press ups and sit ups. I've been getting into my press ups and sit ups again lately, trying to get some of the size, some of the bulk off me. So I think I'm succeeding, kind of. I've gone a bit. Yeah, I'm a bit slimmer than what I was, I think. But I'm still quite muscular. But it's getting better, and I need to tone up my abs as well. This is just my own. You're probably thinking, what is he telling us for, or why is he that so concerned with that? It's just my own personal little goals. That's all it is. It's not. I'm not saying you should do it or want to do it. It's just what I like to do. So yeah, that's all I can say really. So yeah. Anyway, guys, this is the video. Hope you can take something from it. Hope it blessed you in some way. Yeah. Sorry if I depressed any of you guys. Went a bit dark for a minute. Not dark, but you know what I mean. It went a bit of a heavy bit of a deep not heavy but deep conversation. Sometimes that can bring people down, I know, but I tried to spruce it up with the little story about the woman with the wallet in the end, a bit more positive. So yeah. But anyway, guys, this is it. This is the work. This is the message. Hope you can take something from it. Hope you all have a good evening, blessed evening, whatever you're doing, and yeah, just have a good evening and whatever it is you're doing, and I hope I hope you have a good week. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care as always. God bless. Much love, and I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. Bye. Bye. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.